Hi, I'm Tracy Faulkner from Lush Fabrics with your release this Sunday. Another 12 fabrics for you. No new bases this week, but a nice mix of bases for summer. So let's jump in. Now this one, we don't have a lot of this base for this winter. This is a Scuba. Now a Scuba is, let me show you the print first. Adjust my screen down a little bit. Is that a bit better? There we go. So this one's called Willing, and it's got some pretty colours in here. So it's got some pinks and some purples, some greens in the leaves. But Scuba feels a little bit like wetsuit fabric, but obviously much, much thinner. Although it still has some good thickness for garment fabrics. So that just a little bit of thickness is really nice to disguise anything that you might want to disguise. So Scuba makes gorgeous pencil skirts, blazers. You can make a beautiful blazer out of this. A nice structured top or a nice structured dress is really nice in this. Pants are gorgeous as well. Now the stretch is quite firm stretch, but it is there. Vertically, just a bit of give, not a great deal. There's the drape. So this one is 95% poly, 5% spandex, and 220 GSM. So obviously we have good old black thread to go with this one. And we've put it with pink gin, round modal, and hunter green, double brush poly, for those really dark greens that are in there. So this is Willing, and it's a Scuba. Okay, we have a couple of faux alpacas. The faux alpacas have been very popular this winter. They are nice and cozy fabrics, and they're beautiful jumpers and cardigans and even dresses would be nice. Some joggers would be lovely. So we've seen this print before. This is a different colour. So this is called Endangered. I think we've got the green, and this one is obviously the blue. So faux alpaca is 69 poly, 24 rayon, 3 spandex, and it is 200 GSM. So my supplier calls this alpaca, and I knew that it wouldn't be real alpaca, but that is just what they call it, which is why we are calling it faux alpaca, because it's not real, and I don't want anybody thinking that it is real. And yeah, we've just gone on what the suppliers have called it. So it's a really gorgeous fabric. It's not overly thick. It does fluff up a little bit when you wash it. So the fluffy side is the right side, and then the wrong side is quite smooth. So it has really good stretch. Just a bit of give vertically, and really nice drape. Now I don't have a thread to match this one, and I've just realised I didn't bring out the one matching fabric either, which is Niagara Blue, which is a 250 GSM modal. I'm sorry I don't have that to show you, but it is up on the website. So all the coordinating fabrics and the threads that we put up, I will list on the product listing on our website. So you'll be able to find all that information there. Alright, so that one is Endangered in blue, and this next one is called Bright Rainbow Animal, also an alpaca. So, bright yet soft. Does that make any sense to say that? The colours are quite bright, but they're sort of the softer version of those colours. It's really sweet. So we had Pastel Rainbow Animal last week, but that was more, the colours were more in lines on that one, whereas this is, the colours are just kind of splotched all over the place, and they blend in really beautifully actually. I think it's really cute, this one. So again, great stretch horizontally, a little bit vertically, just a bit of give, and there's your drape. So I didn't put a match of thread with this one just because there are a few options. And you might be better just having a look through what you've got to see if you can match something. And if you can't, I'd just probably go with an ivory, because it's, I mean, they're different colours the whole way across. So that whole line at the top there are lots of different colours. So you're not going to be able to match perfectly with this one. Oh, hang on. I've got some coordinates to show you. Sorry. I'm moving on too quickly. So Rose Double Brush Poly is really sweet with it. Mango Cream Rayon Modal is really cute. And Aqua Cotton Spandex. They look really nice together. Okay, so that's Bright Rainbow Animal. And this is a faux alpaca. Now I have another Hairy Hatchy. If you've got a hairy one before, this time we have red Hairy Hatchy. I do love my reds. So Hairy Hatchy, it's 100% poly and it's 250 GSM. So it's quite a nice weight. And because it's so hairy, it gives it that little bit of extra thickness there as well. And you can see it's also hairy on the inside. Now, the hairy part is soft. Oops, excuse me. Oh, dropping things on the ground. The hairy part is soft, but if you don't like that sort of feel on your skin, it might still bother you. It's very much going to be a personal thing, I think. I don't particularly like itchy stuff against my skin, but I made a jumper out of the teal version of this, Emerald I think I called it, and I have no issue with it whatsoever. It's really nice. So it's a personal thing as to whether it's going to affect you or not, I think. Alright, so we've got some pretty firm stretch horizontally. Yep, and a little bit of stretch vertically, and there's your drape. Make a beautiful jumper or a beautiful cardigan. You can make a dress out of this. There's lots that you could do. You just got to match those stretch requirements up with the pattern and the fabric. So I've got X150. This is a little bit lighter, but the thread will sink in because of the hairiness. So you might just have something at home that will work, because generally with a solid colour you need it to be quite exact. But because this one will sink in a little bit, it's not quite so drastic. Probably still don't want, you know, a pink, but it probably doesn't need to be really precise, whereas sometimes it does with a solid colour. So this is red Hairy Hatchy. All right, I've got a couple of really pretty brushed polys to show you. This one I think probably won't last long. This one is called Seafoam Tie-Dye. It is buttery soft. It is beautiful to the touch. All double brush polys are really nice, but some just have that extra level of softness, and this is one of those. Isn't this gorgeous? Seafoam Tie-Dye. Really nice. And I think this is one of these colours that just about anybody can wear. You know, we've got our colours that we can and can't wear. I think these sorts of tones might be the ones that most people can wear. So brush poly is 96% polyester, 4% spandex. It has been brushed. This is double brush poly, so it's been brushed on the outside and the inside. Makes it super, super soft. And the brushing does add a little bit of extra warmth as well. It's a really light, thin fabric. It has really amazing drape. So it's great for a drapey style garment, but it has really good stretch and recovery on the stretch as well. So you could wear it as a fitted garment too, or a combination of both in the one garment. So it's great for so many things. I love leggings out of double brush poly. They are almost like wearing nothing. They're just so comfortable to wear. Tops, dresses, jumper, cardigan, pants, anything. As long as the stretch is right for the pattern, go for it. So many great things about brush poly. Okay, I didn't have a match for this. I can't seem to get a thread this sort of a colour. I tried, but without success. But we do have some fabrics to go with it. So Hunter Green. I have to say I can't really see the match for this. Possibly there, I guess. I don't know that that's the greatest match, the Hunter Green. Off-white. This is modal. And what else have we got? Mint. This is double brush poly. That's quite sweet. Or aquamarine. This is cotton spandex. So that's seafoam tie-dye. It's a double brush poly. Okay, next one is super cute. This one is called Blue Flutter for obvious reasons. Double brush poly again. Isn't that so cute? Another one which is beautiful and soft. So we've got a few different size butterflies on there. We've got some big and some small butterflies. It's gorgeous. It's soft, it's cute. Really nice stretch. Nice drape. Again, no thread. This colour I've had out of stock for a while and my supplier doesn't seem to be getting it back in. It's tricky to get some stuff in at the moment into Australia. Periwinkle blue is what we've matched up with this one. Oh, and there was some more. Cream, double brush poly, and baby blue cotton spandex. So they are very cute. So this is Blue Flutter, double brush poly. Now we've got another brush poly. This one's really quite funky. I really quite like this one. This one's called Cold Blooded. So it's another snake print. I love these greys. I told you before I love grey. Pretty sure I have. I do love grey. Amazing. So I made a dress up using the copperhead, which had sort of some orangey tones to it. This would look amazing as that dress too. Do I need two? I don't think it's about need, is it? Okay, so another double brush, cold-blooded, beautiful stretch. Beautiful drape. I've just gone with a fairly mid-range grey for the thread, just because there's quite a few versions of grey on this. So this is just 332. Okay, and we've matched it with Silver Fox, cotton spandex, and Ash, cotton spandex. All right, so that's cold-blooded double brush poly. It's gorgeous. Save me some. Not sure what I'm going to make, but I think it needs to be a dress or a bodysuit would be nice. High neck, long sleeves. Maybe I'll do that. Let me bring this pile over a bit closer. Now I've got some French terries to show you. This first one is called Extinct. It's very close to what I'm wearing, but not quite. I'll show you this one at the end. Extinct in pink, French terry. This one is 90% poly, 7% rayon, 3% spandex, and 210 GSM. How cute is it? Love it. Love it. So this one is smooth on the wrong side, and then you can see the loops on the right side there. So this is how you know something is French terry, by these little telltale loops. Sometimes the print can be on the loopy side. French terry is amazing for jumpers and cardigans and joggers, and it's great for leisure wear, bit of lounge wear. It's really lovely for that. So it's got some firm horizontal stretch. Not much going on vertically. And there's your drape. So this one I put with thread 1000, which is just like an off-white. And we matched it up with pale pink, single brush poly, and off-white modal. Looks really cute. Okay, so that's Extinct in pink. Big fan of this one too. Now the next one, my two little boys who are 9 and 7 spotted this one in the massive big piles of fabric that we had when they were first delivered. So, you know, we go 6 rows by 6 rows and we just go up to about 8 high, and we had, I don't know, maybe 8 piles like that, and my boys spotted this fabric in that, and insisted that they have something from it. So this one is called Rainbow Splatter. I have to stand back to show you. You can see it all. There we go. So lots of colours in there. This has got more of a loop to it at the back there. You can see it's a bit more pronounced. That's smooth on the outside. I mean, you could use it either side. If you like the texture on the wrong side, there's no reason why you can't use that, because it is the colours on the wrong side as well, which doesn't always happen, but it is for this one. You will need to be careful though, because you will catch the loops and you know, they'll pull out a little bit, which then doesn't look quite so good. Okay, so this one is 98% poly, 2% spandex, but it's super soft and it's 230 GSM, so it's a little bit heavier, which is nice. Its stretch, oof, it's got a bit straight in my face. Its stretch is looser. It's really got a really nice stretch to it, definitely more than the other one. Vertically though, we're still about the same. And there is the drape. So again, I didn't do a matching thread just because there's so much colour variation to it, but it looks nice with, find it, pink gin, round modal is really nice. And what else have we got? Blue Ocean. This is a double brush poly. That's cute. And mustard. This is a double brush poly, but I'm sure you could do the mustard French cherry too, if you like that colour combination. Okay, so Rainbow Splatter, French terry. Now the next one is also a French terry, and this was in our, what month are we? June, yeah, this was in our June subscription boxes. And with our subscription boxes, we ask that people don't share what fabric they receive until the 20th of the month. Today is the 20th, so we scraped in just in time. This one's called Paintball in charcoal. Look at all those gorgeous colours. So great for boys or girls, this one I think. I really, really like it. So this is also 90% poly, 7% rayon, 3% spandex, and 210 GSM. So this is like the Extinct. It's the same as that Extinct, the first French terry I showed you. There's your drape. Now, 348, oops, is the thread that we put together with this one. And looks really nice with Seafoam, double brush poly, Persian pink. This is rayon modal. And fuchsia, cotton spandex. Really cute together. Really nice. I love this one. And there might even be some nice examples if anyone's sewn it up from their subscription boxes already. You might just have some nice examples of this one going up in the group today. So if you have sewn it up, please post it so that people can see what it looks like all made up. Okay, last French terry. Love this one too. It's just a bit of a classic. French cherry dots in olive. It's coming up a little bit brown on the screen. Actually that looks like more of a true colour, maybe a little bit darker, this one. We do our best to get the colours right, and I know we don't always get them exactly right. But the colours do also very much depend on the lighting where you are and your screen, and I also find the angle of my screen really affects the colour of things. So we do the best that we can and control what we can, but we can't control the outside factors, unfortunately. So do rest assured, though, that we do try our best. This is really coming up a bit deceptive. It is an olive, but it is quite a deep olive green. It's quite dark. So it's the same. It's 90% poly, 7 rayon, 3 spandex, and 210 GSM. It's got that firm stretch again, horizontally, and really nothing going on vertically there. And there's your drape. And 1624 is a thread that I put with this one. which is a little bit greener, so you might be able to find a better match at home. It's not as off here in real life as it's looking on the screen. Let me just open that up again, but it's not exact. And we put this one with porcelain 250 GSM modal. Okay, French cherry dots in olive. And now for the Sunday special, which is a double brush poly and the one that I have sewn up. So it's really cold this morning, so I've had to keep my jacket on this whole time. We're having a bit of a cold snap in Perth, which doesn't happen that often. So I have made, excuse my microphone there, I have made my first Gertie pattern. So this is the Barbie top by Charm Patterns, which is Gertie. Really quick sew, comes together quite nicely. I just kind of liked the band detail and both of the arms and the neck. I thought it was just a little bit different, this one. So this one is called Beastly in pink, double brush poly. It's kind of cute. So let me show you the fabric here. It's another one which is really, really soft. And double brush poly, so brushed on both sides. Really amazing stretch. Great leggings actually, this one. Really nice drape. And I put it with the thread 2002, so it's basically just a white thread. And then we match this one up with Rose, double brush poly, so that's pretty cute too. Obviously black, this is black, double brush poly. White, this is double brush poly, but there's other whites that we have, French cherry or Liverpool, bamboo, modal, cotton spandex, there's a few. And we also put it with pink gin, just to bring out some of those pinks, because the pinks do get a little bit lost in here, don't they? You kind of have to look to see the pinks, but I think if I'd done my bands in pink, it would have really stood out a whole lot more. It just depends on what colour you focus on, and for me, it's just about always black. Let me just put my jacket back on, it's very cold in the warehouse. Right, so that's all of them today, and this one here, Beastly, is your Sunday special for today, which just means it's a little bit cheaper just for today. So if you are hoping to try Lush fabrics, or if you are hoping to try double brush poly because you haven't tried that before, it's a good opportunity to give it a go. Sorry, just let me check that there. Yeah, so grab that if you want it. As always, we have our competitions on Facebook in our page and our group, so your chance to win a $25 Lush gift card, so enter that as well. And I think that's all I have to tell you for today. I hope you like this week's fabrics, and I'll see you again very soon with some more. Thanks for watching. Bye.